y'all, my name's Savannah. I'm going to be giving an informative speech today, and my title is Marrying Young. So, like I said, my name's Savannah. I am 19 years old, and on March 18th, 2017, I'm getting married. A lot of people have been really negative, and then I have a lot of people that are really positive. I have a lot of supporters like my family, his family, my friends, his friends, our co-workers. They all know us really well, so they all say that we're responsible. We have our life together. We're going to schools, trying to start our careers, and we have as best a chance as anybody, as my stepmom always says. I truly believe that when you know, and why wait to have your life completely finished before you get married? A lot of people think that you have to get married when you're old because you need to finish everything that you want to do before you settle down and get married. And I believe that once you find somebody that you love and want to spend the rest of your life with, why not start your passions and your adventures as soon as possible with the person that means the most to you. So, my title is Marrying Young. The specific purpose of my speech is that I think that marrying young is to start your life early with the one that you truly love. The central idea is there's no fault in marrying young. There's no reason why you can't do it and why you shouldn't do it and why people that are opposed to the idea should influence your decision. Like I said again, and I'll say it as many times to get my point across, when you know, and I truly believe that if you love somebody, then it will conquer all. So, my topic again, marrying young. While you're young, you can enjoy life to the complete. You can enjoy adventure with the closest friend, the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, the person you want to do everything with. Getting married young is relevant because it is the unbreakable bond between man, wife, and God. And once you have this relationship that you truly believe in your heart, nobody can break it, nobody can interfere with it. It's just you, your husband or significant other, and God, or whatever religion it is. But for my relationship, that's what it's going to be based around. And I feel like that's an unbreakable chain and that nobody can come between us, because I have worked so hard to get to this point, and I know that in my heart this is exactly what I want. So, let's see. There's so many perks to getting married young. 3 that really resonated with me. The first, you grow up together. You get to do everything together. Second, you get to learn each other and how they work together. You get to learn a lot of things in general together. And third is you can share the milestones. Everything that happens at a young age is so important and vital to the person that you become. And to have somebody that you plan on spending the rest of your life with next to you with all these milestones, that just means that they get an even better image of your life, and they can share all the amazing things with you. So, I feel the points show me how marriage is whenever you're young, and how important it is that you can start at a young age and you can still have an amazing marriage that somebody has when they're 30 and get married. When you get married young, you get to grow up together. You get to intertwine your lives together. You know each other in and out because you were young together. You married, or you matured together. You have a fuller understanding of how each other works. Your lives were evolved with each other in mind. So you grew because you knew the other person was going to grow with you. You started the beginning of your lives with each other, the beginning of your adulthood and everything that is important. You started it together. Life is just the beginning in your early 20s, and it's so malleable. You can do anything to affect the outcome of your life, and to have that person that means the most to you in it, I think is so special. And to have your significant other helping you shape that life, I think that makes your bond in marriage even stronger. You get to make early life decisions together, watch each other transform into the people that they will soon be, the people that I'm going to be for the rest of my life, the person I'm going to be for the rest of my life, the things I do, the things I love. He's going to be right there with me, knowing exactly how I work and exactly what made me that way. He's the most important person to me. He's going to see everything about me. He's going to know me inside and out, and that is one of the main reasons that I think getting married young is so important. He gets to celebrate right along with me. When you grow up together, you get to experience times and things that couples that wait to get married don't get to. You get to miss out. You have to miss out on important things, important steps that, like I said, lead you to the person that you are whenever you grow up. Growing up also means learning together. So when you get married young, you get to learn together. You have a better understanding of how each other functions and how each other acts and what each other does, and everything that makes up that person. You have a complete understanding because you learned it along the way. You grow to know each other in and out. Your minds are still developing. You form a strong bond together. You understand everything about the other person. You can tell what they're thinking by just a look, by just the attitude they have, and I think that that is another really strong element of a healthy and strong marriage. You understand each other on a deeper level. Everything they do, you get. You learn their tics, you learn what makes them mad, what makes them happy. There's no questions in behavior because you already know what they're doing before they even do it most of the time. You know why they do what they do. You have been there since the beginning. You learned how each other works, and at this point in your relationship, you can read them like the back of your hand. Sometimes I swear I know him better than I know myself, and that's scary, and it's also amazing because he can tell me what I need before I even know what I need, and sometimes that's really helpful in my life. You learned everything, and you get to share moments together. When you get married young, you get to share the milestones together, and I think this is a personal favorite because from being 16 years old and crazy to growing up and finding my significant other and knowing that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him, a lot of important things have happened. So, you get to experience all the important parts of their lives. You spend the meaningful and impactful times together. You get to spend birthdays together. You get to spend holidays together. You're there through school with them. You're there to support their education. You get to see them graduate, which is the most amazing feeling, to know that you helped somebody through the long process of school to get to where the point they get a diploma or a degree and they can actually start their adult lives. Completely finished with school. Here you go start your career. I think that's a great thing to be a part of. You plan your careers with each other. You start your lives with each other. You realize, hey, let's live here. I want to be this. I want to do that. And that being with this person that you love and you've been with them for a long time, they're more supportive of you. You can combine salaries, which is really helpful in this day and age because everything is so much more expensive than it used to be. You can support their dream job because you know ever since they were young, they wanted to do this. And you are there with them 100%. You start your relationship at the early age, so you share all the important things together. The milestones truly make the marriage. So in conclusion, marrying young has many perks. I chose to marry young because I know in my soul that there's no better person for me. There's no better time than the present. And growing, learning, and sharing milestones together are what I get to look forward to and what I've done, and I think that that is so amazing. I'm 19 years old, and on March 18, 2017, when I'm 20 years old, I'm going to be getting married, and I am so excited about that. That's going to be one of the most amazing days of my life, and just because I don't have as much life experience as a person that's 30 years old getting married doesn't mean that I love any less, doesn't mean I know any less, and doesn't mean that I have a less chance of working out. I plan to do this for obviously the rest of my life till death do us part, and I just wanted to share this tidbit about getting married young and my feelings on it. So thanks for watching. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of the semester. Thank you.